And we're on the air in 3, 2, 1.
Speedy TV, live from the National Veterans Wheelchair Games, a service of Paralyzed Veterans of America.
We're back with more of the 34th National Veterans Wheelchair Games here on Speedy TV. I'm Tim Pogo. Now, time for a look at one of the events that every year, everyone that's in attendance looks forward to more than any other. Quad Rugby. As the action goes on behind us, wanted to catch up with John Peterson and Booz Allen Hamilton. You guys are involved in this one, and well, first of all, are you a fan of this event? Who isn't, right?
Oh, absolutely a fan of this event. All the various venues are fun to watch. This one is a little bit crazy. When these guys get rolling around, hitting each other for what seems like no reason. I don't fully understand the rules of quad rugby, but they're having a blast out there. It's exciting for the crowd, and you know, we're happy we can be here to support it, both as a firm supporting the games financially, as well as, you know, if you look around the venue, you'll see a lot of red shirts, the Booz Allen people, local staff, people that come from Washington, D.C. like I did, coming out to volunteer and help the athletes and help make the games move along.
It's one thing to say, oh yeah, hi, we sponsor this event, but you guys are rolling up your sleeves, you're involved.
Yeah, we, volunteerism and community service are a big part of the culture of Booz Allen. We're celebrating our 100th year, our 100th anniversary this year, and one of the goals is 100,000 hours of volunteerism, volunteer hours by the staff. And this is an opportunity for staff to come out and do that. And like I said, you know, we throw the logo up there, we throw some money, and it draws people to it, employees to it. About a third of the employees of Booz Allen are veterans. So we absolutely, you know, can relate to what's going on here, relate to these men and women. And to a certain extent what they're going through. So it's great to see them have an outlet like this.
Absolutely. And describe that relationship your company has with the PVA and the VA and why it's so important to you guys.
So we do a lot of business with the Department of Veteran Affairs. That's my primary area of business. And the relationship we have with the Paralyzed Veterans of America goes back quite a ways. And it's not just sponsoring the games. We've done a number of pro bono activities for them, helping raise their level of play as a business, as a not-for-profit business. But we also are very active with them in their fundraising. I'm one of the co-chairs of the annual ABLE Awards Gala that'll happen in October, and it's one of the big opportunities to raise money for PVA so they can in turn do a lot of good things for the veterans at a real personal individual level.
John, we appreciate it, and second half starts, so let's go grab a seat, huh?
I'm excited to watch it. It's good to see you.
All right, man. Chris Hall here from Jacksonville, an Army vet on the winning side. It was a tough game, though.
It was a lot closer than we wanted it to be, but we've got some new guys that don't play much on a club team back home, so we want to make sure they got their playing time. That everybody here gets 8 minutes at the Veterans Games at Rugby, so we had a good strategy going into the third quarter, get our guys their playing time, get our starters back in the fourth, and shut them down.
Tell us about how that works. So there are programs and leagues around the country for guys to get involved.
There are. There is the United States Quad Rugby Association and the International Wheelchair Rugby Federation, IWRF. You can go on usqra.org, find your local team, and get hooked up that way. We're always looking for new rugby players. And all over the country, there's 53 teams. Find a hometown team and get out there and get to work.
Which one do you play on?
I play with the Jacksonville Brooks Bandits, sponsored by Brooks Rehabilitation. They take wonderful care of us, pay for our flights, our hotels, take care of our rugby chairs for us. So it really is a volunteer and rehab-oriented sport, and it's changed my life.
Describe that, how that transformation where it's like, this is your thing now, right?
Yeah, this has become my life. This is what I do. This is what I train for. This is why I get out of bed in the morning. And before that, before rugby, I didn't have a reason to get out of bed in the morning, so I was kind of just lazing through life, drinking and smoking and partying and not really having any purpose, but this gave me purpose and drive.
Chris, you are the man. Good luck in the championships on Sunday.
Thank you, sir.
All right. It was a heck of a game. You guys just fell short on the losing end. This is Paul Mann, Army vet from Dayton, but it was a good game, though.
It was a good game. It was a lot of fun. A lot of good competition. It's what the games are for, so it's appropriate.
Tell us how it's played. I mean, this chair has probably seen some better days.
It's had a few years on it. It's an offensive chair where we don't have the pickers, where the defensive chair has like a cage that's set up to hook us on here in the corner so we can't advance.
We shook hands. I almost couldn't come apart. You got some sticky stuff.
there's adhesives we use to catch our hands because we don't catch very well. So we use like a spider tack or a stickum or something like that to give us a little grip, better handle the ball.
Does it also help you propel as well?
Yeah, well, we put it on the sides of the wheels so when we push it sticks a little better and gets a little push.
So you've been in the games for a handful of years now, and tell us maybe your best story, best memory, the sort of thing that kind of keeps you coming back every year.
Well, it's the hits at the end of the game usually. You get some good hits coming into the goal when they're trying to get people trying to get back to them and hit them, and they're not looking for them, and you get some good hits and maybe even rollovers and collisions. Gets the crowd into it and makes everybody think fun. So.
Well, Paul, thanks for hanging. You'll get him next year for sure, right?
I hope so.
Thank you. We'll have more from the 34th National Veterans Wheelchair Games here in Philadelphia. Stay with us.
Speedy TV, live from the National Veterans Wheelchair Games, a service of Paralyzed Veterans of America.